So then after Hemisphere came out, I had people saying, when's the record coming out? So I came into this problem again of, oh, well, it's coming out later this year or early next year. And then the journey began again. So fortunately, I stumbled upon some processes for myself that work better. And I really have grown as just, I want to say, a person because of it, because I've learned to let go of the whole entire sense of self when it comes to writing and just let the emotion and the heart come out. So now I'm here and I've completed writing my first record. So sorry for rambling too far now, but I think it's kind of funny, to be honest. I really should have planned it far better, but oh well.
So how would you describe the sound and the feel of the album, or is there a particular theme that you're writing around?
Well, my my biggest thing as a player, probably since I started getting more into practicing and being a serious musician, so about maybe 5 years ago, I've always told myself I never want to be bound by a specific genre or a sound, because it's just I mean, it's a label. You know, that's what we do as people. We look at things and we label them. We give an opinion, but I think it's really unnecessary, and we can. I forget. There's a good quote, but you know, it's something magical to see through the eyes of a child. You know, really to like just take things for what they are and then move on. So with music, I think it's the same way. I just view it all as colors. So there are parts on the album that might be, you know, maybe a bit heavier. There are parts on it that might be a bit bluesier. I have realized that through writing it, while there are a lot of different stylistic palettes, even on this record, I mean, I started writing for the second one already as well, but it all has a core sound. I don't know what that sound is. I would say if I was forced to label my music, I would just say probably progressive, because that's the easiest thing to say, because you can get away with anything in that genre. So really, I mean, this record especially is a lot more rock based for sure. So I'd probably say more progressive with some rock elements. But as a player, you know, in my free time, yesterday I was playing over some jazz standards. I'm not going to say I was playing well, but I was not playing well, but I was playing over them. So I don't know. I'm just in the pursuit of sound. You know, if I hear something that catches my ear, I learn it, whether it's a guitar, a piano, mandolin, or you know, whatever it is. So if there's a specific sound, I don't know. I guess that's what's cool, is maybe that's what listeners can decide, is what sound do I have. But really what I try to do is just make everything come from the heart. Like I said, there's a lot of guitar music that is just based around, you know, technicality and basically fretboard gymnastics, you know. And while yes, I probably play too many notes sometimes if I have too much caffeine, I do try to have every note say something. It's kind of like the analogy I always use is music's a language, and sometimes you do need big words to say what you want. Sometimes you don't. So I hope what people can get from my music is that it was put together with passion and as much limited ego as possible. Hopefully I'm successful. If not, I'll try the next one.
Sure thing. Oh, that's great.